Hello! We have been talking about the process of selling your home, and we are down to the last and most important step in this process, getting ready to close and closing. This will be most exciting for you because you will accomplish your goal of selling your home. Most of the activity past the point of the contract being signed has been on the buyer side. They've been securing their loan if they are financing, they've been working on and submitting their board application. What you can do during this phase in anticipation of closing is ensure that all appliances, light fixtures, outlets are in good working order. This can become an issue at closing if something isn't working and will result in negotiations to get you to compensate the buyer for a repair. Alternatively, if something isn't working or needs to be replaced, you can offer the buyer a credit up front instead of fixing it yourself. Now, we are at the point where they've been cleared to close by their lender and they've been approved by the co-op or condo board. If you're selling a townhouse, it's a much easier process as there is no board involved. The attorneys are going to set the closing date at this point, and this can take a week or more to schedule as there are multiple parties whose schedules need to align, but it shouldn't be too long. A final walkthrough will be conducted by the buyer right before closing to confirm everything is in order and in working condition. You'll want to arrange your move out at this point with your building's management company ahead of the closing. You'll also want to disconnect electric service, but make sure to leave it connected through the date of closing so that the buyer can conduct their walkthrough and test outlets and appliances. Closing typically takes place at one of the attorney's offices or the building management office. You get there with your attorney, the buyer is there, the buyer's going to sign a lot of documents, you're going to sign documents, you're going to shake hands, you're going to give the buyer the keys, and congratulations, you have sold your home.